How's it going, guys? Alex here. Welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video, and of course today going to be showcasing the LR Vegito Blue on the current Potara team. Of course this consists of a double LR Super Vegito lead, pardon me, that provides a total increase of 340% to attack, which of course is the main stat that we are going to be looking at today when it comes to the STR LR Vegito Blue. And this was actually, I suppose, part of the package that my friend Josh sent to me when it came to actual showcasing of certain units. So big shout out to Josh. His Twitter link will be in the description down below. I really appreciate what he's done for me in the past few days, of course, providing a decent amount of gameplay for me. So go ahead and show him support. But quickly go over what LR Vegito Blue does. He gives a 70% stat increase to super types, as well as giving free key. So he himself is actually a decent lead. Obviously, on the global side of things, he is going to be a bit of a better hero lead, just because Tech Vegito Blue is not on that version of the game at the moment. So his 12 key super attack raises his attack and defense and causes colossal damage. So what this basically means is that he is going to be getting stronger with every single super attack, and obviously with the amount of stacks that you could potentially get in, his attack stat could get very high, and this is very similar to the Tech Vegito Blue. Now his 18 key super attack greatly raises his attack, but it's only for one turn, and of course he also causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and we'll be touching on that a bit more in depth in a few moments. He also gets an 80% attack and defensive increase, and he can raise his ki by up to 10. The less health you have, the greater the ki boost. And of course his link skills are Super Saiyan, Warrior God, Prepared for Battle, Powered but Slow by God, Fuse Fighter, Shattering the Limit, as well as Legendary Power. So, to go back to the super attack mechanic, I believe that overall the 18 key super attack is going to be hitting harder than the 12 key, despite the 12 key super attack being able to consistently raise the attack of the Vegito unit. And he also, and when it comes to the 12 key super attack as well, that is colossal damage. So there is a big difference between colossal damage and mega colossal damage. It's not to say that over time the 12 key super attack won't be able to push you over the edge, but here's the thing, you can actually use both in combination with each other, because you can get to the point where, let's say if you are consistently super attacking with the 12 key super attack, you can get him up to let's say a 3 million attack stat, and then you want to move on to the 18 key. That is going to give him a much bigger increase when it comes to his attack, because he already utilizes, the 12 key super attack. But the issue with that is I don't think the events are long enough right now that you are capable of doing this efficiently, because, I mean, realistically, maybe Super Battle Road. Maybe Super Battle Road will allow you to, get a few super attacks in with a 12 key super attack and then move on to the 18 key. But to be able to do that consistently and, make it sustainable, so to speak, it's just not worth it in my opinion, because he is still going to be hitting extremely hard with his 18 key super attack anyway. And of course you're going to see right now with the Tech Vegito in play, that of course provides a 30% attack and defensive increase. He's just an absolute beast. And this is essentially a free 100% unit for an LR as well. I mean, the physical Vegito, Super Vegito right now is going to give the STR Vegito Blue a 30% attack increase, which of course is going to raise his overall damage output. And if he manages to pull off a crit, that is going to be even more damage. But let's have a look at how high the attack stat is going to be here. 2.9 million. 2.9 million attack stat for a free to play unit. And I know a lot of people are going to be debating whether or not he's free to play, because you do need Dokkan Fest units to obviously obtain LR Vegito Blue, but he is still free to play. You do not have to use stones to obtain this man. Do you have to use stones to obtain other units? Yeah, but I still am on the side that he is free to play. Obviously not everyone is going to be capable of obtaining him, but I still think what they did with LR Vegito Blue is incredible. Did he take too long to get here? Yes. Was he a bit of a letdown? I don't agree with that at all, especially after a few changes that they made to his link set. Prior to his release, he was going to have the Over and Flash link, but now he has the Prepare for Battle link, which is perfect because it allows him to fit on his team much better than a Tech Vegito Blue. So, if it came to me personally, I would much rather run LR Vegito Blue instead of the Tech Vegito Blue, and that comes down to the fact that he is going to have the Prepared for Battle link, which means that he is going to have a lot more synergy with the units on his particular team. I mean, you have take a look at the Tech Vegito Blue. His main key links are Over in a Flash and Fuse Fighter link. Fuse Fighter he is going to share with Vegito and Super Vegito, and that's it. And obviously the Over and Flash link is nowhere to be seen on this particular team, so you can see how LR Vegito Blue is going to fit on this particular team way better than the Tech Vegito Blue. And I mean, it just comes down to your preference. You may want to take the, you know, the consistent, well, not, I wouldn't say consistent, but you may want to take the multiple super attacks over LR Vegito Blue. But then again, it's like you may not have all the deep paths open for, you know, the Tech Vegito Blue. But if I'm not mistaken, if I can remember, you need 3 dupes for the physical Vegito Blue. Is this correct? Because there was a post on the Dokkan subreddit talking about how many dupes you need to like be better than LR Vegito Blue or something. Oh, I really want to find that post again. So I'm going to actually jump onto the Dokkan subreddit just to see if I can find that post, because I do remember seeing something talking about how many dupe paths you need for a certain Vegito Blue to be better than the other. But they are all good. Obviously, the physical Vegito Blue is maybe the most he is the most outdated one out of the bunch. I don't necessarily want to say he's the worst, but when it comes to damage output, his one could potentially be lower than the others by a decent margin. But of course, like you're seeing in the gameplay right now, we have a Dokkan mode with LR Vegito Blue. But I'm going to see if I can find this particular post, because it does have some very interesting information regarding that. And I believe it was actually Mobile Man that made a post, so big shout out to him. But okay, there we go. So the analysis is dupe levels the summonable Super Saiyan Blue Vegitos need to be LR Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. So how many dupes does Tech Vegito Blue and a physical Vegito Blue, how many dupes do they require to outdamage the LR Super Saiyan Blue Vegito? So the average attack at rainbow level for LR Super Saiyan Blue Vegito is 2.1 million. The average attack at the 3 dupe level for the physical Super Saiyan Blue Vegito is 1.4 million. And to surpass LR Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, you need 3 dupes for the physical one. Now, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito's attack stat, the tech one, at 3 dupe level is 2.1 million. And the average attack at 1 dupe is 2.6 million. So, for the physical Super Saiyan Blue Vegito to surpass the LR one, he needs 3 dupes. But for the tech one, he only needs 1 dupe. So, but here's the thing. The STR one still has, well, actually, even the physical one, the STR one and the physical one have the better link set for this particular team. You could actually run the physical one over the tech one, and he would most likely be a better fit there if he has more dupes, just because of his link set, and that does make a massive difference when it comes to this particular team. But so far, he's been performing, extremely well. You can't doubt his abilities. He's putting in, a great amount of damage, especially when you pair him up with certain units like the Tech Vegito, physical Super Vegito. It is a bit of a shame that there aren't too many units on this particular team with the Warrior Gods, Warrior Gods link, because that would provide him with an additional 10%. You have the Tech Vegito Blue, but obviously Tech Vegito Blue can't be run alongside the STR one. And I'm looking at it right now, and there is legit no other unit that fits in this particular team with that particular link, which kind of sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. You can find that link way more commonly on the Godly Power link, but it's like he isn't going to get as much of an increase because, the Godly Power team only provides a 150% stat increase instead of the 170, which isn't that much of a downgrade, but of course it's still going to make a bit of a difference when it comes to his damage output. To be honest, I'm actually very surprised that Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black doesn't have that particular link, because of course he is on his team, and if he has that Warrior Gods link, that is instantly a 10% increase to both Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black and of course LR Vegito Blue as well. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. We are coming towards the end of this particular event. I am very happy with how LR Vegito Blue performed in this particular video, and he is about to get an additional 30% from Vegito's super attack mechanic. Of course, he is already getting a 30% from the passive, and it's just going to be getting even higher And obviously, if you manage to pull multiple super attacks off with, well, I say multiple super attacks off, but let's say you manage to get 2 super attacks in with the Tech Vegito Blue, that is a double Tech Vegito. Okay, I'm losing my words here, but okay, you know what? I got my points across in a decent manner, I think. But if you were to get 2 super attacks off with the Tech Vegito, not Tech Vegito Blue, just Tech Vegito, the support one, that is technically a 60% attack increase for the STR Vegito Blue, but again, certain situations are just too specific and unreliable. But legit, LR Vegito Blue is on par with units like LR Super Vegito and such. That is crazy to me. And both of them are at 100% in this particular video, so it's crazy to see how good a free-to-play unit is. I mean, Tech Vegito Blue is just a complete monster. LR Vegito Blue is never going to be able to compete with him just because of the fact that he can, you know, super attack multiple times. That instantly will give the LR, or not the LR one, but the Tech Vegito Blue a massive advantage. And I'm getting so confused. Like, there's like 100 different Vegito Blues at this point. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but I'm getting kind of confused with the Vegito Blues. But I hope that you guys understood what I was trying to say. We are very close to the end of the showcase. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Are you underwhelmed by LR Vegito Blue? Do you think he'd be a bit better? Personally, I think that he works great, especially on this particular team. He has the perfect link set for this team. He can get that 18 key super attacks to go off consistently. The damage isn't an issue. Is it a bit of a shame they can't super attack multiple times like these summonable ones? Sure, but he is still an absolute beast. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. We are going to take care of things here. Well, I'm watching the gameplay along with you guys, and there's about 30 seconds left in the video, and you know what, I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of this. If you have made it to this point, I appreciate you, but yeah, I will catch you all in the next one.